Maybe we should ask them to write to sshope@hopetv.org and just say, we want to hear from you, because if we haven't experienced it yet, we will.
Right.
That's right.
Because we live in a world that's involved in a cosmic battle. And so we will need to know, not just theoretically, but personally, that God is our refuge and our strength, a very present help in trouble.
Amen. Thank you. Yes. Oh, there's so much to unpack here, but we need to move on, where God is described not only as our refuge, but our deliverer, right? I want to ask Glennie to read for us Psalm 50, verse 15. And let's see the picture of God from this text.
So I'll be reading from the New King James Version, and it says, "Call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you, and you shall glorify me."
Thank you. Call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will
Deliver you.
And you will glorify me.
Yes, I will deliver you and you will glorify me. There's that promise that God will deliver us. Now, of course, there's a question that we have to ask. Does God always deliver us from our present circumstance? But before we come to that, let's first go to Psalm 114, Psalm 114, verse 1 to 8. And I want to ask Nicole, if you can read for us Psalm 114, verse 1 to 8. And let's see some of the examples of God's miracles, act of deliverance for his children.
The New International Version of Psalm 114, 1 through 8 says, "When Israel came out of Egypt, Jacob from a people of foreign tongue, Judah became God's sanctuary, Israel his dominion. The sea looked and fled. The Jordan turned back. The mountains leaped like rams, the hills like lambs. Why was it, sea, that you fled? Why, Jordan, did you turn back? Why, mountains, did you leap like rams, you hills like lambs? Tremble, earth, at the presence of the Lord, at the presence of the God of Jacob, who turned the rock into a pool, the hard rock into springs of water."
You see, thank you for reading that. We saw the description of the sea fleeing. Jordan, the river Jordan turning backwards. Those are miracles. Mountains skipping like rams, hills like little lambs. That's a powerful description of God delivering his children. Of course, if we go to the story from Exodus, we will see those miracles, right? God literally delivering his children as he led them through the Red Sea, parting the waters, providing them the shadow or the pillar of cloud by day and a fire by night to warm them. God was with them.
Beautiful.
I want us to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 10, where Paul talks about these stories and pointed us to the person of the Godhead who was the deliverer here. And Travis, can you kindly read for us 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 1 to 4.
And I'll be reading from the New King James Version. "Moreover, brethren, I do not want you to be unaware that all our fathers were under the cloud, all passed through the sea, all were baptized into Moses in the cloud and in the sea. All ate the same spiritual food, and all drank the same spiritual drink, for they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Christ."